They've tackled quite a bit of a hole there.
Oh.
2 days in the car and they've got a little excess energy.
Yep. Yes. I see what you've done.
And Ho hasn't quite figured out the steps yet. Amigo's going up and down them.
Oh.
Uh-oh, somebody just pee-peed.
He did.
All this dirt around and let's pee-pee on the rug.
Yeah, let's pee on the rug. I think that warrants a bath, Donna. Oh, no. Do they like baths?
Try to push better empowerment. Like, you know, your best days aren't behind you. They weren't your service days. Your best days are ahead of you.
Right says that they are hoping a close ride tomorrow as we bring 5 cans of food with a discount on one of their special food areas. And continuing in our Veterans Day coverage, freedom comes at a price. Among those who picked up the hat is Gunnery Sergeant Juan Rodriguez Chavez. He isn't originally from the Valley, but his career in the taste buds has kept him here. And now he says he can't imagine calling anywhere else home. Today he says his time serving in his special rate war is unlike any other experience in his life.
Some of the saddest, hardest, craziest.
We're out for our first walk. Generally they do pretty good, but every now and then they get sidetracked. And I misspoke. I said our first walk. We've had several walks, but it's the first one where I've been able to stop and get some video because they're a handful right now. Amigo seems to do better than Don Julio right now. Don Julio does a lot of sidetracking. Anyway, I'm going to have to shut you off right now because they've got their line tangled up and I need to keep them going. Don Julio wants to make sure I don't lose him. He'd like to be picked up and held. Not that he doesn't like walking. Uh-oh, got a sticker? I may have to stop and get a sticker out. Well, today instead of going down the sidewalk, we went to the beach. And this is mostly what we're getting done. We're not getting a lot of walking done. Although they have been in the waves when they weren't paying attention, they didn't seem to mind them too bad. And if I force them, they will go for a walk. But I decided today I'd let them lead and let them play. And this is what you get. Okay, y'all want to walk a little bit? We're on the beach. There's the water. They don't seem to be scared of it. I'm going to spin around kind of quick because I want to face the other direction. And now they're saying, let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem to bother them like it did Tron and Rita. I'm going to see if I can walk off a little bit of their energy here, so I'm going to turn you off. Amigo will run ahead till we get to till he gets to a bench, and then he lays down in the shade. They're getting really good at walking. Not perfect, but pretty good. And that's the view we have while we walk. Well, other than the RV going by. It's a pretty good view. We just hit the 1.5 mile place. I've got to throw away a poop bag. I'm not... Okay, got the poop bag thrown away. I don't know if you could see Ho-Ho didn't want to stop. Now we're going to cross the street. They're exploring everything. Well, we're on our nightly walk. It's just about sunset. Be dark in another 30 minutes. But was a little late getting started today. There they are. And there they go. Okay, we got bicycles coming. Hold on. Had to let a couple of bicycles get by, and I'll have to, runners or bicycles, or for that matter walkers, I always have to corral them so we don't trip people or get them run over. We're on the back side now, approaching the entrance. We just hit the mile mark. Ah! Ho-Ho! Get back here. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to keep the cord from getting wrapped around me. I don't know if you saw that, but Ho-Ho went under the fence. Come on. Let's go. I'm going to have to stop taping. It's hard enough to walk these two. Much less try to walk them and tape them or take pictures. On our daily walk. Approaching the convention center or the amphitheater and the lake. Had to pause while a walker went by. They really like people, especially Amigo. Don Julio had to stop and pick up something. Well, Amigos just switched sides on me, so I'm gonna stop this now.
In your opinion, how do you get the Republican Party away from this anti-fact world in which so many people are living?
You know, I wish I had the answer. I truly wish I had the answer. I just recently changed my affiliation because it's heartbreaking to see the Republican Party, which you know, worked across the aisle. They were strong people. They supported our democracy and our country, and I'm quite frankly, I'm embarrassed by some of the behaviors.
Come on, babies, let's go. Well, we're back from our walk. It was a beautiful day, very little wind, mid-60s, so I wore a sweatshirt, although it was just a little much when you were walking, but not having a sweatshirt would be not quite enough. I don't believe I got the dog's energy worked out. They're still playing a little bit. Ho-Ho looks a little tired, but Amigo looks ornery. And SN9 is here. I'm not sure when we'll get to see it go up. Hopefully it won't be real long. And nice calm water today. Beautiful day. A lot of people in the park. A lot of people pulled in Christmas Eve, and I felt bad for them because the weather was really pretty nasty then. But it's certainly nice today and supposed to be even warmer tomorrow. So back to the dogs playing. And when they're done, we'll go in. Sitting out here resting right now after our walk.
Her birthday was in June with Judy's.
Okay, so she was older than me, but
Older than me?
yeah.
Was.
Same age as Judy. No, Judy's 75, because Judy is 10 years older than me. And she was, well,
Anyway,
no, actually, I'm 65 because I just had my birthday. Judy and her would be 75 the first year.
okay.
Because there's that much difference of 10 years, yes.
Oh my God. He had a whole head down there.
Yeah, I know. They're.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you.
Tuesday afternoon, mid 70s, nice breeze, and from what I understand, it's raining and sleeting at home. It's not always this nice here, but it is today. You're probably picking up some wind noise. The dogs are at my feet. I'll see if I can get them in the picture. There's one of them. There's the other one. And they're anxious to head off for our walk. It's been pretty crowded this week because of the Christmas holiday, I'm sure. I know I'm going a little fast, but I wanted to get the rope untied around me is what I'm doing. There's the two little sweet ones. Getting kind of bored. Now I've got to go because they got the rope on both sides of me now. And there's no way to get that undone short of unwrapping it around me. Patron and Rita hated the sand. These two, not so much. Every time we come here, sidewalk goes by the sand here. They go running out into the sand. Whoop, I just lost Don Ho. Sorry, I know that got a little wild. I'm not sure what you saw there. I'm sure it was exciting. But anyway, the sidewalk runs right along the beach here. And the dogs come running out into it every time to the length of their leash. And as in Ho-Ho's thing a while ago, they pull it out of my hand occasionally when they're going full speed and they hit the end of it. Okay, well, I'm going to take the opportunity to follow them on down the boardwalk. This side's not near as crowded as the first one. There's still people on the beach. Well, they've tied me up again, one on each side of me, so I'm going to have to stop it. Haven't you, dogs?